Hey guys, it's Andrew. Today I'm here at Living History Farms testing out some gear. Right now I'm using the A7R and the 24-70 G Master f2.8, and I'm doing a little review on the A7R2. So the A7R2 was kind of Sony's competitor to Canon's 5D Mark III. Right now you can pick up just the body only for $2,499. So this has a 40 megapixel CMOS full frame sensor. It's going to get you really sharp photos, and because it's a mirrorless camera and Sony's development with their low light ISO, this will also be really good in low light without getting a lot of noise in your pictures. Now this actually has 5-axis image stabilization built in, so you don't have to have stabilization in your lenses. Instead it's in the body, so it like stabilizes y-axis, x-axis, and then all the other different things. Couldn't explain how it works, but it works. The main reason I picked this out to test today, though, was because of its internal 4K recording. Now you can record 4K crop. It's got a Super 35, which is like a traditional cinema crop, which looks really good. And then you have your full frame 4K. Another benefit to this, along with shooting 4K, is it shoots in S-Log, which doesn't look good in camera, just straight off, but it basically records very high dynamic range, and it makes everything kind of colorless and desaturated. But then once you start adding color and color grading it in video editing software, your footage is going to look really clean. ISO range on this is from 100 to 25,600, and it's extended to 50 to 102,400. Now this wouldn't be a good camera for shooting sports, as it only shoots in 5 frames per second, but the brand new Sony A9 for a couple $1,000s more shoots in 20 frames per second. Now we're going to walk around and get some shots of the A7R2 in action. Haven't really used the Sony before, the mirrorless camera. I'm coming from Canon. I shoot a 70D and a 5D Mark IV a lot. If they have a A9 here, I'd love to get my hands on an A9 and film a review of the A9, and then probably a 5D Mark IV to come also. Alright, so here we are kind of next to this old barn here. I have the 24-70 G Master on here, really sharp lens. I think this lens is like $2,500 or something like that dollars, so very hefty lens. Weighs more than the body itself. Doesn't have stabilization because it's in the body. So one thing with the Sony that I'm not used to from the Canon is just the viewfinder. Basically how it works is it's always going to be on the screen here until you put your eye up to it, and it knows to switch it. Now that's really good for shooting video, because if you are out in the bright sunlight, you don't have to look at the screen, and instead you can look in the viewfinder. So that's a benefit of having an electronic viewfinder, and you actually get a bigger viewfinder than a traditional DSLR as well. Just standing in front of this viewfinder makes it look like I'm in an IMAX theater. Like I said, this has the 4K video, so you can get really sharp video. Like here's some paint peeling. This lens isn't a macro, but it'll still pick that up, and it's just a phenomenal looking camera. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. A7R2, 5D Mark IV. Love to get some more videos out. Try and get some more videos out. Thanks for watching.